Super Summer Sizzler 88 continues. This Wednesday night in Meridian is no exception. What a lineup headlined by a World Heavyweight Championship match. Anything goes as Nightmare Danny Davis takes on Ken Wayne.
That's exactly right. You know, a lot of things have come down right there in my town, Meridian, Mississippi. You know, Ken, you and I have fought hard, fought vicious, fought bad. Well, brother, let me tell you something. It's only just begun because in Meridian, Mississippi, brother, anything goes. From your head to your toes, anything goes. If I want to go out and grab a chair and whap you across the face with it, I can do it. And if you want to do the same to me, well, just try it, baby. Because Meridian, Mississippi is sick and tired of seeing the tactics you use and the way you talk about those fans. Well, they're good, honest, hard-working people. And, brother, I got faith in them just like they got faith in me. And before it's all said and done, I'm going to come out the victor. That's a promise.
In Meridian Wednesday night. Will he be heard in action with the Lord Humongous for the CWF tag titles?
Coming up Wednesday. You know, me and the Lord Humongous has got in our corner Shane Douglas. That's right. We're going to even up the odds a little bit. And then getting ready for this match, we're going to have us some fried chicken. Oh, yeah. We're going to have us some pinto beans. Oh, yeah. We're going to get ready for you, Detroit Demolition. And then we're going to tell you, D.I., that you in wrong company when you in that ring with us. Oh, yeah. You're going to be in trouble, Jack.
Special referee for the world title match between the King, Jerry Lawler, and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert is Mr. Olympia.
You know, Charlie, just like I said last week, you know this arm, Gilbert, dangerously, you don't know how bad it's hurt. You don't know if it's broke, it's got a fracture, or what. But like I said last week, it may be just hurting just too bad, Gilbert, to go 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry.
Black Rock, Nevada, and Old Milwaukee both mean something great to these guys. Black Rock means land sailing, riding the wind across dry desert lakes, and Old Milwaukee means a great beer, cold, crisp Old Milwaukee beer, and smooth, golden Old Milwaukee Light.
There's nothing like the flavor of a special place, and Old Milwaukee beer.
Old Milwaukee and Old Milwaukee Light.
You know, guys, it doesn't get any better than this.
Did you know that putting sharp objects like glass, needles, and nails in plastic garbage bags injures several sanitation workers each month, causing loss of man-hours and slower service to you, their customers? Please, be sure and put all sharp items in a box or can so that no one gets hurt. Thank you. A message from the Keep America Beautiful Commission of Lauderdale County and this station.
What is the World Tomorrow program? It analyzes news. It offers solutions to today's problems. It explains Bible prophecy. It's like no other program. Watch The World Tomorrow.
Sunday morning at 10:30.
If there's anything rewarding that comes out of a disaster, it's when in the past you would go out and talk to someone who had heard WTOK-TV give a tornado warning, and they left immediately to avoid the storm, and to hear them tell you that they would have been killed.
In the ring, Lord Humongous against the jack of all trades, hairstylist and referee would be Alan Martin.
I just hope there's no more lobsters around here. Next we'll have Humongous eating lobsters.
I take it you didn't enjoy that interview with Brother Ernest Angel, your main man.
Well, I think you need to teach him some manners.
Look at that. The brick wall is standing in the center of the ring. And Alan Martin has got to find the combination to destroy the brick wall. Do you think he can do it?
Do you really want to know the truth? No.
Again, the brick wall does not move. There is the power. Lord Humongous,
I
standing
think
in the center.
the jack of all trades needs to maybe turn into Superman to get him off his feet.
I don't see a phone booth nearby, though.
Me either.
And I think Alan Martin is about to get what he has been deserving for quite some time. Full press. High into the air. Man over 200 pounds and just drops him like a sack of sugar.
I don't know why Alan Martin even wanted to even get in the ring to face Lord Humongous.
Good reversal. Oh, I started to say good reversal by Martin, but Humongous reversed him right back to the canvas again. Into those ring ropes. What's he going to do? Power slam. Catches that power slam this time.
Where's he going?
Humongous up on the second rope. High. Good gracious. Oh.
Oh, my God.
Across the neck.
Oh, no.
And he's standing tall. 3 count. It is over. Standing tall, your victorious Lord Humongous in the center of the ring. Wait a minute. Mark Pyle coming in here, and it's going to be 2-on-1 now. The two find their way back down to the canvas. Look at the power.
I think it takes 20 men to get Lord Humongous off their feet or to do something.
Again, there's the power. Lord Humongous now is Bob Carter. And they're all three.
They're trying to get him off his feet.
I don't think they can do it.
I don't think so either.
There again. Lord Humongous puts 3 down.
This man is just too big. He is too awesome, and he's only going to kill these guys.
And again, here they go again. They're trying again to do something with this Lord Humongous. Wait a minute.
I guess that's the only way to do it.
Lord Demolition. He took a bat and hit him in the...
What's he going to do?
No.
Oh, my God.
No.
What?
Oh, gosh. No.
Oh, my...
This man, this is ridiculous. We need some help out here.
He didn't hit him in the head.
Hit him in the head with a baseball bat. My goodness. I want to see this.
What is going on?
Just right in the face with a baseball bat right here on television. This shows the...
He's hurt.
This shows the...
He's hurt.
Oh, man. I hope he's not hurt. Let's see if we can... I hope...
What's wrong?
Oh, man. Let's see if we can... this is
I don't
terrible.
think that mask had that much protection on it.
No, the mask, not for a baseball bat. No way. No way for a baseball bat. This is... What is... He's getting up. He's getting up.
He's trying to get up.
He's making some kind of a sound. Let's see if we can get up there and see what the situation is.
Over there, get close.
Oh, his head is busted open. His head is busted.
This is going to make him madder.
Wait a minute.
I don't understand this.
He is just going crazy.
This is like an animal or something.
I tell you what, how would you feel if you've been hit in the face with a baseball bat? The man, you don't know if he's...
Oh my, is he bleeding?
Yes, he is. It is. A gash has been opened in the head with that baseball bat. And Missy, in this situation, you don't know how bad the man's hurt with that mask on. You don't know what the situation is. Oh, but he has been busted wide open. He is out on the floor right now, and they're attending to him. This man, you don't know whether he's badly hurt. You don't know whether he's just mad or what the situation is. But he can take a lot. He can...
Yeah, I know. We've had bottles here hanging people, but a baseball bat hitting somebody in the head with them.
Look at this. He's like a madman back down on the floor. And I just really would like to know how bad that is disgusting and just ashamed of professional wrestling for somebody like Detroit Demolition to have 3 men to hold a guy, come in with a baseball bat and hit him in the mouth.
It took 3 of them.
Just to hold him.
But he's still not out, though.
He's not out.
He is still not out.
He has consciousness, and he is going to the dressing room, and hopefully we'll get a report in a matter of moments on what the situation is on the big man, the Lord Humongous. We'll be back.
Gusto Records proudly presents the best of George Jones, the best of Tammy Wynette, and the best of both. Here's the ultimate collection by the President and the First Lady of country music. The best solo and duet performances of George Jones and Tammy Wynette.
How sad it is we now live in a 2-story house. Going off the jet set.
You Get 60 big hits featuring 20 of their best duets, plus 20 Tammy Wynette classics. Of course, you get 20 of George Jones's all-time biggest hits.
Well, the race is on, and here comes brightest and black strips, heartaches are going to the inside. Take me to your darkest room, close every window and bolt every door. Walk through this world with me, go where I go.
Country superstars, 60 country classics on 3 LPs, 3 cassettes, or 3 8-track tapes. But only if you act now. And remember, your satisfaction is guaranteed by Gusto Records.
To order COD or credit card, call toll-free 1-800-453-6100. That's 1-800-453-6100. Or save COD and handling charges by sending $19.95 for 3 LPs, 3 8-tracks, or 3 cassettes to George and Tammy, P.O. Box 2505, Montgomery, Alabama.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol. As he takes on Private Mark Pyle. Bell sounds, we're ready for action, and I hope...
You know, if I was Mark Pyle, I wouldn't be out here right now after what they just did to Lord Humongous.
No, I would not
I'd have been out the back door.
And I tell you what, I would love to know what is going on in the back with... the Lord Humongous. Now, a man who had 3 people have to hold him to be hit in the midsection and bent in the head with a baseball bat. Now, this Detroit Demolition will stop at nothing trying to prove his point that he's a match for Humongous.
I don't know. I think that's just getting a little bit out of hand. Hitting someone with a baseball bat, there's just no reason for it.
Well,
you know, blinded him with ink.
Right.
And now he's hitting him with the baseball bat. What's going to be next?
I don't know, but I would not want to be in Detroit Demolition shoes when the Lord Humongous...
I wouldn't either because he still walked away.
Exactly.
He had a little bit of help, but he got up.
We talked last week about the Southern Boys on a tour in Japan. I don't think Japan would be far enough away for Detroit Demolition.
Me either. I think they're going to get on the next space shuttle.
Hopefully, though, the injury is not serious. He did leave somewhat on his own power, left the arena. Right now, it's the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol, with the arm drag on Private Mark Pyle, who goes under that top rope, and that is for one purpose, and that is to call for the break. A smart move on his part.
Yes, but like speaking of spaceships, have you noticed Austin Idol's boots?
Yes, they do look a little space age. I will agree with that. Nice gold boots, a hard right by Private Pyle on demand from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol. Feature match still coming up will be Nightmare Danny Davis as he faces Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert tomorrow, the 10th. In Woodstock, Alabama on Holiday Beach, it's Beach Brawl 2, all day long wrestling in the afternoon.
That's right. And, you know what, I just know that I should wear a hot pink bathing suit, but I got this really brown leather one. What do you think, Charlie?
Well, right now, a little concerned with what's happening in the ring. Universal Heartthrob being thrown headfirst into the turnbuckle by Private Pyle. A good right, left, we should say, to the chin of Pyle, and that'll calm his momentum down somewhat. Idol continuing that series of lefts to the chin area. Private Pyle.
But Charlie, I think all the men at home would really like to know what bathing suit I'm going to wear.
Okay. Right now, there you see, he gets the right leg, possibly going for the Las Vegas leg lock. The Las Vegas leg lock. Pyle breaks it up. Pyle breaks it up. And he is now going up on the second ring rope. We'll see how effective. Oh, good gracious. Wrong move by Private Pyle.
I guess he didn't need the figure 4 this time.
No, he didn't. 1, 2, 3. And it's over. Your winner of the match from Las Vegas, Nevada. That's the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol.
And now let's go to Charlie at ringside with an interview with the Dirty White Boy and Mystic.
I think it's very much on the minds of wrestling fans in the Continental Wrestling Federation. Hey, wait. Yeah.
Excuse me, let me tell you something, Bambi. I didn't get the name the Dirty White Girl for being sweet.
That's it. She got the name the Dirty White Girl by beating everybody up.
What's that garbage she had on out here?
Hey, Charlie Platt. Hey, Tom Pritchard, you take a good look. You got somebody that you're calling a lady? Well, brother, you better teach that back alley rat how to dress. You want to see how a lady dresses? You take a good look right here, Jack. This is exactly... You can chant what you want, but the bottom line is, baby, I'm taking it straight to you, girl. You don't get in the white boy's way, or I will definitely slap your head off, and everybody knows that I will. Now, Pritchard, I don't know what you got in mind, boy. I'm bringing some girl down to ringside. But before it's all over with, I guarantee you one thing. After I get through beating your brains completely out of your head, then I'm going to let the Dirty White Girl take Bambi to pieces. And then after she whoops you, Bambi, she's liable to take you shopping.
All right, the comments of the Dirty White Boy and Mystic, our feature event this week. Nightmare Danny Davis against Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. That's coming up. You stay with us.
Wednesday, July 13th, the Super Summer Sizzler Tour 1988 comes at a Frank Cochran Center in Meridian, Mississippi at 8 p.m. Humongous cannot wear headgear in his match against Detroit Demolition. In a United States Junior Heavyweight Championship match, anything goes between Nightmare Danny Davis and Nightmare Ken Wayne. In the special match made in Meridian, no time limit, no DQ, must be a winner, $25,000 against the mask. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert with Paulie Dangerously in his corner against Mr. Olympia. Loser gets 10 lashes in the special grudge match between Willie B. Hurt and Private Mark Pyle. Shane Douglas returns to Meridian against Alan Martin. All this and more, the Super Summer Sizzler Tour 1988 at the Frank Cochran Center in Meridian, Mississippi, July 13th.
Okay, human noises, take one.
That was beautiful.
Ow, ow. Forget about Star Search God.
It's a bad dream.
I can't believe my ears.
What's that supposed to be, kids?
Humans, give it up. Come hear animal sounds from the real pros at the Jackson Zoo.
I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, it's up.
In the third world, every minute of every day, a child under the age of 6 goes totally and irreversibly blind. The cause? Nutritional blindness, a lack of vitamin A. One of these, a megadose of vitamin A, can halt the disease. Every dollar you give to the Helen Keller International Child Sight Program provides a young boy or girl with this sight-preserving vitamin and saves one more child from a life of blindness. Nutritional blindness has trapped so many children in a world without sight. This year, another 500,000 children will meet the same tragic fate unless caring people like you help. Please call. $1 a child is all it costs. A gift of $20 can save the sight of as many as 20 boys and girls. Pick up your phone and tell the operator how many youngsters you want to help. Remember, they can't wait long. Call now. These kids don't have a minute to lose.
When an emergency vehicle approaches, yield the right-of-way immediately. It's the law, and and the few seconds you provide could save a life.
Always a pleasure to welcome to the Continental Wrestling Federation microphone the Nightmare Danny Davis.
Thank you, Charlie.
You know, you've had a lot of situations taking place recently in the Continental Wrestling Federation. Today, you're in our feature match. That's Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Oh, yes. You know, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert with Pyle Dangerously, you know, both of them are putting up $25,000, and there's nothing I would like better than to relieve them of that money and fatten my bank account, because everybody knows when you work hard, you fight hard, you should be paid well. And, brother, I hope, Eddie Gilbert, I hope, Pyle Dangerously, that your alligator mouse don't overload your hummingbird rear ends, because I intend to take that $25,000 away from you.
You know, I want to ask you this. There's been a situation where you have been aligned with, Ken Wayne is aligned with Pyle Dangerously. Would you please get out?
Hey, you get away from me. Don't you mess with me, pal. I'll knock you out, too.
Ken Wayne comes down here masquerading.
Welcome to the year of living dangerously, Danny Davis. This is what happens when we have a new member of the Dangerous Alliance. This is what happens when he asks us for a favor. This is what happens when he says, let's take care of a little business. We take care of our own business, and the Dangerous Alliance is going to prove that 1988 Charlie Platt is indeed the year of living dangerously.
All right. I don't see anything funny in it. You know, I think that peroxide is about burned what brain you had up there.
I think this is great.
We've seen enough of this. We need to.
No, let's watch, Charlie. Last time I see Ken Wayne in a dress.
When we're good, we're very good. When we're bad, we're bad.
Change the match now, baby.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Wednesday, July 13th, the Super Summer Sizzler Tour 1988 comes at a Frank Cochran Center in Meridian, Mississippi at 8 p.m. Humongous cannot wear headgear in his match against Detroit Demolition. In a United States Junior Heavyweight Championship match, anything goes between Nightmare Danny Davis and Nightmare Ken Wayne. In the special match made in Meridian, no time limit, no DQ, must be a winner, $25,000 against the mask. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert with Pyle Dangerously in his corner against Mr. Olympia. Loser gets 10 lashes in the special grudge match between Willie B. Hurt and Private Mark Pyle. Shane Douglas returns to Meridian against Alan Martin. All this and more, the Super Summer Sizzler Tour 1988 at the Frank Cochran Center in Meridian, Mississippi, July 13th.
Super Summer Sizzler 88 heating up in the Continental Wrestling Federation this Wednesday night in Meridian, headlined by that World Heavyweight Championship match. Also, U.S. Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line as Ken Wayne goes against Danny Davis. Anything goes in this match.
Anything goes, that's right. And everything's gonna go, Danny Davis. Let me tell you something. Super citizen Danny Davis. Pick up a lady's purse for her sometime, will ya? Baby, let me tell you something. You done backed yourself in a corner you're not going to be able to get out of, Danny Davis. Anything goes. Do you realize what that means? That means that you may never make it back to Meridian. Because I'm going to beat you to the inch of your life, and then I'm going to take most of that away from you, too. So you people in Meridian, if you love Danny Davis like he loves you, you better show up, because it's going to be the last time you're ever going to see him.
Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and the King, Jerry Lawler, the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, are no strangers.
Jerry Lawler, you had the distinction of always getting revenge, but you never got it on Hot Stuff and Paulie. And yeah, you had the most beautiful lady in wrestling.
And then Hot Stuff got Missy Hyatt. And yeah, you had the nicest car, and we beat you on that. You had the nicest hair until the Dangerous Alliance shaved it. You had the prettiest face until Hot Stuff threw the fire. I said it before, I'll say it again. We're just like when a volcano erupts and the molten lava pours down the side of the mountain. We're red hot, and we're out of control. And Jerry Lawler, you come to Meridian, Mississippi, and one way or the other, no matter what we have to do, we're taking you out, we're putting you out, and we're leaving with the AWA Heavyweight Championship of the World. See ya.
Silver Eagle Records presents Motown's hottest hitmakers, The Temptations.
Can't get next to you, baby.
Now, for the first time, you get The Temptations' greatest hits on 2 LPs, double-length cassette or compact disc. To order, use your credit card and call now. This is an exclusive TV offer and may not be repeated, so call now. When you order The Temptations' greatest hits, the first 10,000 customers will also get as a free gift the best of the 4 tops. The Temptations' greatest hits and your free gift, the best of the 4 tops, on 3 LPs, 2 double-length cassettes, $14.95. Compact disc, $16.95. Write or call now.
Wasn't there a candle in here?
Does the VCR work when the power's off?
Look what I found. We're in good shape.
What are we gonna do?
Well, we could talk.
About what?
About camping. David, you never did tell us about your scout trip.
And the moment you start sharing all that's in your heart and mind is the moment you discover all the love you never thought you'd find.
Let's do this again.
That's a good idea. Families grow closer, one conversation at a time. A message from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
He slipped on a banana peel out here. He's not able to wrestle, so I don't have to wrestle.
Do you want... Yes, I got...
First of all, this is a check for 25 grand, and it's for Danny Davis in case he beats Eddie. It's not for Mr. Olympia. All right? There's no way we're doing this.
And put another name in there. I think there's no problem with this. Do you want to forfeit this?
Missy! Missy!
Smack
him! Smack him, Missy!
Let me borrow your phone, Paul. No, I wouldn't do that to you, Charlie. I wouldn't come off the top rope like
Look at this. Mr. Olympia has Gilbert going all the way down on the floor.
There's been just so much excitement. I just don't know. We've seen Ken Wayne jump off the top rope on that leg drop, and now this, Mr. Olympia.
I think Mr. Gilbert's having a hard time figuring out which area of the arena he needs to be in. Having a rough time. Wait a minute, he's taking that ice chest Brother Ernest had out earlier.
At least there's no more lobsters in there. Maybe Mr. Olympia would like one of those.
Hard right by Olympia puts Gilbert out on the concrete again.
Yeah, and the camera crew missed that one.
Mr. Gilbert is having a rough time. Wait a minute, what is he? He's getting something from out from under the ring. A little bit of string. Putting in his tights. I hope Mr. Olympia is aware of that.
didn't see that now, did we?
Yes, I did. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Paulie Dangerously certainly irate about having to go into this match. They thought they had everything going their little way in the words of Miss Giant.
Signed. It wasn't signed with Mr. Olympia. It was signed with Danny Davis. Now, I'm not trying to be, impartial or, biased or anything like that, but, the contract
Part of that lobster is still under the table, I wanted you to know. Good move by Mr. Olympia. And he takes Gilbert up. Headbutt. Gilbert goes sailing through the air down on the canvas. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert going into those tights, and there we see. Low shot. Cheap shot by Eddie Gilbert on Mr. Olympia.
No, it wasn't cheap shot when Mr. Olympia hit Eddie when he was outside the ring.
Okay, we'll see now what Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert has in mind for Mr. Olympia. $25,000 riding on this match. Paul E. Dangerously. And there he goes, choking away at Mr. Olympia with that rope. Using that rope that he got from under the ring.
No, I think that's his way of the Heimlich maneuver. Maybe Mr. Olympia got a piece of bad lobster.
Disgusting. He is disgusting. I know you think a lot of the man, but he is disgusting. Any comment?
No, really. At least he doesn't dress up like a woman. Yeah, for a minute, I thought it was an old, ugly lady.
But he goes around kissing Paul E. Dangerously. That's just as bad.
Well, I don't really know.
Okay.
No comment.
There you go again, Eddie Gilbert. Paulie Dangerously living up to his...
It's the year of living dangerously, okay?
A master of diversion, Paulie Dangerously.
What the problem is everybody's jealous of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Paulie Dangerously. Like all these old ugly ladies here, and they're jealous of me. And, well, I don't know if anybody's jealous of you, Charlie, but, they're just jealous of the Dangerous Alliance because they are the best thing in wrestling.
Okay, right now, it is Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Paulie Dangerously really taking their toll on Mr. Olympia. This is our feature event scheduled to be with Danny Davis. Hot Stuff goes in.
But it should have been Danny Davis.
2 count, he powers out. Yes, it should have been Danny Davis, but you saw what happened. All the wrestling fans saw what happened. Still no word on the situation with Lord Humongous. There goes Gilbert with that rope again, choking away at Mr. Olympia. This is too much.
No, I didn't see that. I was just checking my makeup. Is my lipstick the right color?
Yeah. Well, now it's Gilbert into a little confrontation with Randy Anderson, and that man will stand his own in that ring.
Oh, yeah. I could beat Randy up.
All right. Again, it's Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert going down hard on Mr. Olympia. 2 count, but he powers out. And again.
I didn't know it was an internet breaker.
Mr. Paul E. Dangerously in that telephone of his.
Reach out and touch someone.
That's
The
disgusting.
telephone company loves him because he buys so many telephones.
Yeah, I would think so. He cracks enough of them overhead. He goes to the telephone at night. Olympia being hurled over that top ring rope. Referee Randy Anderson again being diverted by... Look. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is sickening. These two are just disgusting. Add to that somebody that does dress up like a woman that comes down to the ringside. Speaking of Ken Wayne, this is a dangerous...
At least he had a Louis Vuitton purse, black class.
All right, wait a minute. Two count. Almost a pinfall on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
With the help from the referee.
Almost a pinfall again on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Yeah, using that referee. I wonder whose side he's on.
Right now, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, hard right to the side of the head of Mr. Olympia.
I guess when it's Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Paulie Dangerously, that's what makes the summer very hot.
Beautiful move by Gilbert. Have to give that to him. Great move by Gilbert. the professional that he is and the ring veteran that he is, by instinct knew that that bottom ring rope was right there.
Oh, by instinct, by sure luck.
Olympia. Oh, what a move. And who? Double clothesline. Two colliding like freight trains in the middle of the ring. And referee Randy Anderson starts to count.
I bet I'll even try to help Mr. Olympia up now, too. You know, you ought to start being nicer. Maybe I'll give you one of those Super Summer Sizzler T-shirts that are out there.
Okay. Now it's Olympia being taken into those ring ropes again. Going for the sleeper. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert putting the sleeper on the masked man, Mr. Olympia. And we'll see just how much Olympia can take of this. Because this is the move that does put a lot of them out, Missy.
It sure does. I wish somebody would teach me that move. Then I could have the whole show myself.
Okay. Look at this. Mr. Olympia's not out of it. You are... Missy, you are... Okay.
Realize that if Mr. Olympia wouldn't wear a mask, we wouldn't be able to pull that trick on him. But because Sherry Stubbs is such a jerk and wants to have a mask on, that's why we can cheat like that, Charlie. You go tell that idiot that if he would just play it straight and admit that he's Sherry Stubbs, we wouldn't have to do things like that.
Olympia withstanding the sleeper put on by Gilbert. Oh.
Another knockout.
Colliding again in the middle of the ring. Gilbert goes down. Olympia goes down. And what a feature match this has turned out to be. Even though it was scheduled to be with Nightmare Danny Davis. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert in a daze as he goes back after Olympia, who is also in a daze. Headbutt takes Mr. Olympia down, and it might take hot stuff Eddie. It's like a tree.
Oh, my God.
Now, what is going to happen here? Pee Wee Anderson, our referee.
I've never seen a match like this before. I cannot believe these men are taking all this punishment like this.
Again, it's a double count on both men because they're both down. Gilbert now almost to his feet. What a main event this has been on Continental Wrestling Federation. A lot of people on their feet at ringside because this is an intense match. Oh, nobody home. Gilbert head first into the match. Head first into the match goes hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. Headbutt again by Gilbert on Olympia. What is going to happen next?
I don't know. Who can tell in this match?
Gilbert.
I could just feel the intensity here. These men. The meanness is coming out.
Gilbert going outside, but he finds himself with that shoulder and arm first into the turnbuckle.
Now they're fighting outside of the ring.
Yes, it is outside of the ring. Again, Gilbert goes back in, courtesy of Mr. Olympia. Hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert takes a hard right to the back of the neck by Mr. Olympia. Another hard right by Olympia, dropping the elbow on hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert. Now, how much more punishment can these two take?
I don't know. I just can't believe this. Everybody's standing up and they're just waiting because at any moment they know something could happen.
Good back body drop by Mr. Olympia on the hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert. Paulie dangerously going wild at ringside. Being tripped up by dangerously. Being tripped. All right. Disqualification. There you go. He is disqualified because referee Randy Anderson saw the trip being made by Paul E. Dangerously. He saw the trip being made by Paul E. Dangerously, and the match will go off to Mr. Olympia, but I don't think these two are through yet with Mr. Olympia. They are going, what is going to happen? Gilbert, oh my gosh, Gilbert is going up on the top rope. Continental is here with a cane, and he catches Gilbert in the chin. Again. Eddie Gilbert. I tell you what, Hot Stuff better run for his life. The Universal Heartthrob has cleared Mr. Gilbert out of the arena, along with Paulie dangerously. But right now, for a second, if I could, let's get a word. Let's go with the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol.
We need to get some help on this man right now.
We do.
You know something, Charlie? They're calling this whole deal. They're calling the whole deal the Summer Sizzler Series. Well, I'm going to change the name of it, Charlie. You see what this was, Charlie? It's just a piece of a broom. That's all it is, Jack. But you know what I'm going to do with this broom? I'm going to sweep up, and I'm going to clean up. From now on, it ain't no Summer Sizzler, Jack. It's Summer Cleanup Series. And if you want to be part of it, it ain't hard to do, Charlie. Oh, no. It ain't hard to do because, you see, there comes a time in everybody's life, Charlie, where you got the pickup and you got the two sides, Jack. It's the good, the bad, the ugly. If you're with me, Jack, then get on the train now because it's a movement, and it's starting to roll. And it's starting to roll quick, and it ain't going to slow down. And when people like Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, or when people like Demolition, or anybody else, they get in the way, Jack, we're going to roll right over them. I can guarantee you that. Take it to the bank.
By the way, Austin, you were just coming out of the dressing room.
I ain't driving nobody.
I know, nobody's got any word so far. What is the situation with Lord Humongous?
Last time I saw him, Charlie was out like a light. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I really don't know. There were paramedics that were over him, Charlie. I heard one of them say something like it could be a possible concussion. All I know, he was banged up real bad. Just looking from underneath that mask that he has on, Charlie, you could see the blood that was cascading down his eye. And his old eye looked to me, Charlie. Now, I'm not a doctor, but the eye looked to me like it was really gashed open severely and certainly very swollen. The eye was already closed by the time they brought him back to the dressing room. But the time is now. If you want to be part of something that is going places, Jack, we ain't backing up, Jack. You know, professional wrestling, Charlie, is now, it's like the ocean, you see. A lot of fish swimming in the ocean, you see. But you see, in the ocean, the big fish eat the little fish. And when it's all over, they're going to call me Jaws, Jack.
The Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol, Missy Hyatt, if you could come in and join me. Super Summer Sizzler continues. What a action-packed show we have had today. A lot of big events have taken place on this program.
I don't know if I can stand anymore like this with all the lobsters and all this baseball bats. And, I can't believe it.
My voice is almost completely gone. And we've seen the wow Samoan Sika here with Brother Ernest Angel.
I can't believe when Danny Davis came off with that big leg drop off the top rope. I can't believe it. I just can't.
Well, it's a disgusting situation. New alliance with Paulie dangerously. Of course, we're talking about Ken Wayne in that situation. Don't forget, Beach Brawl 2 is tomorrow in Woodstock, Alabama, Holiday Beach, and another big lineup of the Continental Wrestling Federation next week on this station. For Missy Hyatt, Charlie Platt saying so long from Ozark, Alabama.